Hello everyone, I welcome you to this session of geography. Today we have a very interesting subject for discussion, and that is what is going wrong in the northwestern part of United States of America and the western Canada. Why the places that used to have the coldest of the marks have become or have recorded the temperatures that they have not seen maybe in 100 years of time. The temperatures of around 50 degrees Celsius have been found in some of the villages of Canada, or specifically if I say the western Canada. Let's see what factors can be attributed to this. Now geographically, if I were to put it, there are the geographical events. When they occur, they change the weather of a place for some days or even for a week. And the same situation is happening in Canada. You might be going through certain keywords like the jet streams. Now the role of jet streams become very important in defining what shall be the weather of a place. The role of the prevailing winds become ever important in these areas. Also, you might have come across the words like heat dome and heat waves. We'll see all this via certain explanation and some map. Let's begin with. Now let's draw a diagram of North America. Not a diagram, but just a representation of North America. Let's see what it is, what it looks like. So this is your North America, the mainland of North America, and the areas that are reeling under this pressure of heat waves and extreme of temperatures that have been recorded is in this area, and also now starting in this area. Let's see what is happening in these areas. And if I were to draw certain lines for reference, you can understand that the line, your Arctic Circle, will pass through this. Then you have the 60 degree of the line, you have the 60 degree of the line passing around this. You also have your Tropic of Cancer passing around here. Now this is 23.5 degree north, which is your Tropic of Cancer, and you might be understanding this, that there is a belt, a high pressure belt, which is existing in and around the 30 degree belt here, the 30 degree north, and even it exists below the equator 30 degrees south. So the range would be 30 to 35 degree north and 30 to 35 degree south. And from that band, we have the prevailing winds that come. When the prevailing winds are going towards the equator, they would be moving in this direction. So this will be the wind or prevailing wind direction here. But when it goes from the high pressure belt towards your northern pole, it will have to go in this direction. This is the direction in which the winds would be flowing, and these are the westerlies. These are the westerlies and these are the trade winds. Now please understand, these westerlies have a role to play. What they do is, whatever sea temperature that is here, the sea temperature will allow for having convectional currents to be rising up. Now convectional currents are the sort of air parcels which take heat from the water body and they rise up. So the convectional currents, they were rising up, but these prevailing westerlies would force the wind to come and move towards east. They would force the winds to move towards the east, and hence they have a chance to come over this part of the land. So the concept of prevailing wind, they will take along with them the rising convectional winds, which again have high temperature. Because they have risen up because of the evaporation, because temperature was high there, they have risen up, and these will be collected here. Now another feature that is attributed to this is the jet streams, which again play a very important role in many of the atmospheric events that take place. And here, if we see, a very interesting thing that would happen is the jet streams are going to make this shape here, are going to make this shape here, are going to make this shape here. Now you can understand what is happening is, when this omega-like shape which is being made, this omega-like shape that is being made, please understand, here your entrapped winds are here. Here your entrapped winds are present. Now these winds are already so hot, so warm, that they have been entrapped within this omega sign. This omega sign is nothing but are the loop that is being made by this jet stream. And hence, they do not allow the air either to go out or mix in. Once such a condition prevails, the moisture level will go down, and the temperature of this will continuously increase because the sun is having still the same insolation effect. And this area gets warmed up to even the degrees of 50, around 50. So this is just a transitionary phase that is happening. This jet stream, once this meander or this curve that you are seeing that gets rectified or it moves ahead, this wind parcel that is trapped here would again start moving. This is one of the concepts that has been given for the higher sort of temperatures here. Also please understand, now please see what are the regions here. You can talk about the first one, the British Columbia here. You have British Columbia here, the British Columbia. Then you have Alberta here. You have Alberta here. You have Sichuan here. Then you have Manitoba here. So these places in and around this area has been ridden under such high temperatures because of the trap of the wind that has been taken a place and they have been shifted towards this area. So from the ocean, a sudden shift in the temperature of the ocean because of maybe greater insolation, temperature developed and those winds have been trapped here. Also, not only this, but you have Washington here. Washington is here, and this Washington also is under that immense heat or the immense temperature that is there. So this is one of the reasons. Also, there is a concept of heat dome that has come up. The heat dome is a very interesting topic and discussion can happen over this. This heat dome is nothing but a sort of dome that has been made because of certain atmospheric attributes or features. What happens in a heat dome is, please understand, this is the margin of a heat dome. So what happens in this heat dome is that it acts like a lid put to a cooker, and this area does not have any mixing. Why this mixing will not happen? Please see very carefully. This area is of a low pressure area and the winds would be rising up. But this area would not allow the winds to pass through it because there has been developed a high pressure area here. When already a high pressure area exists there, it will not allow the wind to pass by and it will force the wind to again descend. As the wind that has risen up, as the wind that was rising up, it descends, again more of the heat is generated here. So the heat dome effect is given to such features where the air would want to rise but it cannot rise up to a level or after a level, and hence it descends. While descending, it contracts and heats up further, and hence heat generates further heat. And this is the concept of heat dome, which has been found again in the northwestern USA and the northwest or the western Canada. And these 2-3 features are responsible for taking the heat up to 50 degrees Celsius. Although IPCC report has already warned us that the earth will see irreversible changes in the climatic events. Their frequency, their threshold would increase, and what we can see is that it is true. Around 200 deaths that have happened as per certain reporting agencies, it is truly a case that the climate change is taking a toll on the existence of some of the features that were already there, and they're trying to magnify these events, and human being is at the receiving end when these occurrences happen. Thank you so much.